Not all questions are meant to be asked, but the five ones that you have stayed buried. This is Answer Gear.
Ah yes, the classic question, how many countries are there in the world? A question asked by geography nerds, people studying for a quiz they forgot about, and that one guy trying to flex his world traveler status on Tinder. The short answer, that's probably wrong anyway. The United Nations says there are 195 countries. Sounds official, right? Well, hold on, because depending on who you ask, that number changes real quick. Some say 193 because the UN doesn't count Taiwan and the Vatican as full members. Some say 197 because Taiwan and Palestine exist whether certain countries like it or not. Some say over 200 if you count places that think they're countries but the world says nah, looking at you, Sealand. So how many countries are there? The real answer? It depends on who you piss off. Why does it even matter? You're probably asking this because you're failing a geography test, in which case just write 195 and pray your teacher isn't picky. You're trying to sound smart, saying, well, technically the number of countries depends on political recognition is a guaranteed way to kill a conversation. You're planning world domination. Bold move. Let me know how that works out. You're just curious, which honestly is the best reason, but also welcome to the mess that is global politics. What even counts as a country? For something to be a real country, it needs land, a place to exist, people. Otherwise, it's just an empty parking lot. A government, even if it's just one guy with a clipboard. Recognition? This is the big one. If nobody else says you're a country, are you even real? Which is why Taiwan, Palestine, and Kosovo are kinda countries, but also not really depending on who you ask. International politics is basically high school drama, but with nuclear weapons. Fun facts you didn't ask for. There are more countries than McDonald's locations, but not by much. Some countries exist only on paper. Ever heard of the Sovereign Military Order of Malta? They have no land, but they have passports. Explain that. The smallest country in the world? Vatican City. The Pope runs it. Population? Like 800 people. Which is about the same as your average high school. Final thoughts. So how many countries are there? The answer is between 193 and 200-ish, depending on who you trust. But let's be honest, you're not memorizing all of them anyway. And speaking of things you should memorize, like subscribe and hit that bell. Otherwise, I might have to quiz you on this later.